Accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation is the total amount of depreciation expense allocated to a specific asset since the asset was acquired and put into use. It's considered a contra-asset account, which is an asset with a negative or credit balance that is used to offset the asset account it's normally associated with. Since accumulated depreciation is a contra-asset account, it normally holds a credit balance instead of a debit balance, so credits increase its value while debits decrease its value. Whenever we record depreciation expense, the same amount is credited to the accumulated depreciation account, which lets us show the asset's net book value on the balance sheet. To properly track the total depreciation of an asset, financial analysts need to create a depreciation schedule. Let's look at an example of accumulated depreciation. XYZ Company purchased equipment on January 1st, 2015 for $100,000. The equipment has a residual value of $20,000 and an expected useful life of 8 years. On December 31st, 2017, what is the balance of the accumulated depreciation account and the net asset value? To calculate the depreciation expense for the year, we will use the straight line method of depreciation. Take the value of the equipment the company bought and subtract the residual value. Then, divide by the useful life. This comes to $10,000 per year. The amount of accumulated depreciation on December 31st, 2017 is 3 years worth of depreciation, so that leaves us with a balance of $30,000. Then, to calculate the net asset value, we take the equipment's original value and subtract the accumulated depreciation to get $70,000. There are some situations where accumulated depreciation is debited or decreased instead. Let's say a company has been using manufacturing equipment for 5 years and it has accumulated depreciation over this period. If the company were to sell the machine, they would need to debit the accumulated depreciation account to zero it out since the asset is no longer relevant to the business. In addition to debiting the accumulated depreciation account, they would also credit the asset account that's related to the machine, which is likely PP&E. Then, there would be a gain or loss depending on the fair value of the asset and the amount they received on the sale. We hope you learned something new in this video about accumulated depreciation.